What do you want the world to know?
Okay.
What do you want the world to know about you?
I'm for hire.
Oh,
I'll give you my
no,
number.
hold on. No, you're not right. What's up, guys? We're here in New Jersey. Just kidding. We're actually in the Bronx. We're looking at a two-family and a two-family. Seller wants an evaluation. The reason I'm here is because the seller owns a huge property in New Jersey, and we got to talking, and he wanted my opinion on these properties as well. So that's what I do. Welcome to the vlog. Stay tuned for more. We're doing a lot today. We're doing photos and floor plans and video for a $8,000 rental that I'm getting. I actually own it, so I'm definitely getting it because I'm the owner. So I would hire me. And then we're going to a business lunch with the top agent, one of the top agents at Prestige. He's doing very well. He's crushing it. So we're taking him out to lunch. I gave him his own office, and I'm gonna try to see what else he needs to grow his business to get to a point where he's doing like 40, 50 million in sales like me, if not more. And then, what else? Oh, I have a listing appointment. That's unfortunate because I sold him the house like 5 years ago, and they're getting divorced. So,
Not fun.
not fun. I just got really depressed. They have 3 girls.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've noticed when people get divorced, no matter what, if they have kids or don't have kids, if there's equity in the property, that's all that matters. So people want to sell it for the most and then argue about who gets what percentage, 50-50, 70-30. I've been paying the mortgage, I've been doing this. It sucks. Sucks to be in the middle of that. But I'm really good at remediating and being fair. So,
All right.
all right, subject change.
Yes.
Call this guy, his name is Ari. He lives in Queens, and he's somebody who cold calls for me. He picks up the phone and he dials on my behalf, and he lets people know, hey, I'm a fantastic realtor and I'm offering free home evaluations. But he's like fucking hilarious. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. So let's give him a call and see if he's making calls. Let's see if he answers. He calls me Skylark. I don't know why, but he calls me Skylark.
Fuck, bro. What do you want, bro?
Skylark!
Skyrock. What's up, bro?
What are you doing?
Fucking making calls, man. Fucking wait up.
Are you making calls?
Yeah, seriously, I'm making calls.
Okay, I'm just making sure, you know. You're on my vlog. Say what's up.
Say again, who?
You're on my YouTube vlog. I'm recording a video.
Okay.
Are you slow? You don't know what's going on?
Is this part of the video?
Yeah, it's a part of the video. What do you want the world to know?
Okay.
What do you want the world to know about you?
Oh, you put me on the spot right now. I'm for hire.
Oh, no, hold on. No, you're not right. What's a bit of advice you would give to people who are cold calling?
Who are cold calling? Treat it like you treat women. The minute before you make calls, act like you don't care.
Wow, that's good advice. You heard that, guys? Treat it like you treat women. What? I don't stand by any of this, by the way. This is strictly Ari's advice.
No, man, remember, it's a Chinese proverb. Woman is like shadows. The more you chase it, the more it runs away. The more you walk away, the more it chases you.
Wow, Chinese proverbs, huh? You're the only Greek guy I know that spits out Chinese proverbs.
I'm the only Greek guy you do know.
That's not true. I know a lot of Greeks.
Do you really? You probably do. No, but that's the advice. You know,
Do you have any less sexist advice?
Say again?
Do you have any less sexist advice?
Less sexist advice? I'm cold calling?
Less sexist, yes.
I'm cold calling. Good energy. You know, you can't seem weak. You gotta seem alpha on the phone. You got to take control of the call,
Mm.
even though, the more knowledge, the better, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I just pass them on to you, but, if I'm a realtor and I'm making calls, you got to have knowledge. You got to know what you're talking about. Yeah, you got to impress them, man. Good energy, uh, good convo, and always you have to take charge.
Love that. Do you think I'm a good cold caller?
Yeah, I think you're good. You're really good. You're better than me in real estate because you got knowledge. You can say more stuff. Like I can't. I can, to a point. Like I can. I can't really say that much because again, I don't know the game as well as you do. So yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right, thanks, Ari. I appreciate it. Can you please make some calls today?
Yeah, I'm all right now, man. I'm doing 10:30 to like 1:32. So we'll see. Saturday's always good for us.
Saturday's great.
we
You should dial till like 4, honestly.
I'll try, man. I'll try.
Okay.
Yeah, I got no plans. So I'll probably down to like 3,
Yeah.
3:30. So all right, bro. I'll call you if I need you. Right.
Okay. See you later.
All right, so later.
So Ari has the dialing skill, but he doesn't have the real estate knowledge. But he's a fantastic dialer because he's good at keeping people on the phone and he's funny. So I would say that I have both. But it's very hard to find somebody who has both and convince them to work for you. So that's my dilemma. So I'm stuck with Ari. If you're watching this and you're like, what time does he wake up? I naturally wake up around 5:30, 6 o'clock every single day.
And then you go to sleep at what time?
It could be 10:30, it could be 12:30, it depends.
And you feel the same every time?
I definitely don't feel the same every time, but the trick is to do exactly the same thing and be consistent every day.
And
That's good.
What makes you
good.
feel the same?
Write that down, dude, that's good.
Okay.
What makes me feel the same? I think I'm very lucky because I like what I do. I love what I do.
Okay,
So when you wake up and you love what you do, it doesn't matter how tired you are, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it with passion. Damn, just spitting fire, bro.
I'll write that down.
Write that down. Quote me. If you're in Essex County, Montclair, Cedar Grove, Brookdale Park is a great place to bring your dog, walk around, bring your kids. They have basketball, they have a track. It's a really fantastic park. I used to love gut renovating homes, but that got a little boring. So now I'm dabbling in building. So I'm actually building my first house, which is an insane process, which maybe I should do a YouTube video on. If you're watching and you want me to do a YouTube video on building a house, comment below.
How far are you in the process?
I bought a ranch on an undersized lot in Bergen County, and I got plans and approvals to do an addition to it, which they allow. And I knocked down the house, kept the foundation, but upon seeing the foundation after the house was knocked down, the engineer came out and said that the foundation was not enough because there was no footings. Back in the day, the house was built in 1969. There was no footings in the foundation. So the engineer came out and said, hey, there's no footings, this foundation is no good. And the town gave me the green light to knock down the entire house and pour in place poured concrete, exactly the same foundation with the addition. So technically a whole new foundation, which is better for me, which would have not gotten approved if I had just applied to do a brand new foundation from the beginning. So there's a process to the approvals. And right now I knocked down the house, but they actually told me, hey, you jumped the gun, the site plan is wrong, it's off by 5 feet. So now I have to go apply for a variance for 5 feet setback from the front. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's been about 5 months. So I'm paying a mortgage for 5 months for no reason, and I haven't even started building yet. That's where I'm at. And that basically sums up building.
I guess we don't need a video anymore.
No, you definitely do, because there's a lot more nightmares on the way. I could talk about foundation, framing, types of heating. I'm considering heated floors, like radiant heating floors, or just regular forced air, which I hate. So there's a lot of things you could discuss. Maybe I'll make a video with the designer. She's the one pushing the heated floors. And maybe that would be a cool video with a designer. Actually sit down with a designer or walk a project with a designer. I think that'd be so cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Comment below if you think we should do that video.
Sure.
Staren's gonna be like, do you like milk? What type of milk do you drink?
No,
I think any successful person lives in their chaos, meaning like, okay, so when I first started, I had a bandwidth of stress and phone calls I could make, and that was my bandwidth for the day. And as I got more busy and more clients and more repeat clients, and I was like, oh, I also have to do social media. And then I was doing social media plus what I was doing. And then that grew. And then I was like, oh, let me open up my own brokerage. So then my bandwidth kept growing. So now my bandwidth is crazy for everything. And I think everybody has a bandwidth. I think if you talk to like even some of my friends, they'll be like, oh, I'm so busy. But like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. I'm so busy at work. But like if you go to their work, I could do what they do for the entire day in 20 minutes and I won't even complain about it. Meanwhile, they'll take 5 hours to do it, 2 lunch breaks, and they'll come home and complain about it to everyone. And I think that's the difference between people who are successful and are gonna keep going to the next level versus people who are just complacent, going to work and then doing nothing after work, you know? But it's also very easy for me to say because I don't have a wife or kids.
That's a very good point.
So, just me trying to be more self-aware.
Okay, but wait. Okay, so what you just said is actually interesting, which brings me a question. How often do you think you feel stressed out or burned out? Are you stressed out now?
I mean, I feel like I'm always stressed out. There's always like a level of stress, and then it spikes with every reoccurring issue. But I think there's a constant level of stress that I maintain.
So it's safe to say that you live with stress every day?
Yeah, I think we all do. I think especially men in today's society are, the second they leave their house, they're hit with stress. So I think everybody is stressed out. It's just how you manage it, and then your bandwidth of stress too. How do you manage your bandwidth of stress?
So okay, cool. But do you feel burned out? Because you know, burnout is like the next level. Like, stress.
I think I would feel burned out if I didn't love what I do. But because I love what I do, the term burnout doesn't apply to me. Because like, if you fucking love ice cream, right? And you got to eat ice cream every day, would you feel sick of ice cream eventually? I doubt it. I know some people will say yeah, but if you had a lot of ice cream every single day, I personally don't think you would get sick of eating ice cream. I could be wrong.
That's a really interesting mentality you got it there.
Yeah. So real estate for me is like eating ice cream. All right, guys, we're back at my house. This is a unit that I currently live in because I'm building a house. So I'm gonna rent this out when I leave here. So today we're doing photos and floor plans and a walkthrough video. But for now, let me guys give you a brief tour about all the work that I did, because I actually just updated the kitchen. So this kitchen was not like this. This was like a pretty weird stainless steel kitchen. I put these cascading granite countertops, and these aren't like regular granite. This is called a leather granite. So it's unfinished and you can like cut on it. It takes more of a beating. This is cool because it's a Thermador panel ready fridge. Panel ready means basically the fridge looks like a cabinet. So you have that. The layout of this kitchen was garbage before. The sink was in this corner. There was no dishwasher. I made that panel ready as well. And there was no garbage bin. So I added a garbage bin, added a dishwasher, but in order to do so, I had to move the sink from here to here and put a drain for the dishwasher, right? So I had to dig, because this is all concrete underneath this, I had to dig this corner into here with a 2-inch pitch. But it changed the entire dynamic because I was able to have a sink overlooking the living room. I was able to drill a hole through that cinder block over there and put an actual exhausting hood so I can actually cook a steak. And I put cascading backsplash as well. And this little shelf is nice because I'm a visual person. So you can actually put a shelf here. It's a nice little edge design I've seen designers do, and it really, really works out. So yeah, check out what this video tour of this unit looks like after it's been edited. Are you guys looking for the perfect loft apartment in the heart of downtown Montclair? Well, I have a gem for you. This 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath is coming to the market soon. So many amazing features to list, but I'm gonna name a few. Private laundry, 2-car deeded parking spots, a sauna, high ceilings with tons of natural light, such a private setting, but my favorite thing about this unit is the gas fireplace that'll keep you warm all winter. All right guys, we're over here at a restaurant. We're having a quick business lunch with my man Harry over here, who is an incredible realtor who started, how long has it been, like 2 years?
With you?
Yeah.
Year and a half.
It's been a year and a half with Prestige. I remember when he first started, he was like really grinding and hustling, and now he's absolutely crushing it. So we do like these little business meetings to kind of try to figure out how to get them to that next level. So this is Harry, introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Harry. I've been with Prestige for 1 year and a half. And 5 years of in real estate in general.
Nice. What got you to the level that you're doing business right now? Like, you're doing a lot of business right now. So how did you get there?
To be honest, I feel like there was a niche on social media when it comes to consistency, and I just been consistent with social media, and this is where I get basically all my leads.
What platform?
TikTok, to be specific.
But that can't be it. You're doing other stuff too. Are you calling? Are you?
Yeah. So it has to be a mix of every little thing. So, of course, calling. Right now, I'm getting to the level that I want to look to opportunities where I can have somebody call it. At least on proposal. I got some proposal from different companies. They charging me around $450 a week for 4 hours of cold calling. They're gonna cold call on my behalf. So that's something that right now it's January and I'm very, very busy. So I'm trying to get ready for March, where I don't have to, grab the phone and just focus on, closing deals, basically.
Do they promise you anything with those 4 hours? Do they promise you leads?
Yeah, so they promise leads. That was the only thing that made me close with them, because they say we don't guarantee you that we're gonna get leads. However, this phone call is gonna be recorded. We have a platform where you can follow up.
Oh shit!
Listen to how we talking.
Oh, I love that.
And as in a way, it's gonna help me too. In case I want to do cold call too. To learn from people. They just dedicate themselves just to that.
Yeah.
Cold call.
So you see that? He's investing money back into his business. What is that, $2,000 a month?
It's $1,600.
$1,600 a month back into the business, which he can make off one rental. So realtors, if you're watching this, you got to put money back into your business. All right, let's have lunch. All right, so this is a townhouse. I sold basically 4 of these units and I rented another one. And this unit I couldn't sell because the tenant said, I'm not leaving, I'm staying here. And the owner hired an attorney, terrible attorney, to evict the tenant, and he didn't do it right, and he messed up the process. And he wasted 4 months of the seller's life because the tenant wouldn't leave. Then he hired a proper attorney, my brother, and he managed to get her out in 60 days. They actually got to stay, so 60 days and 2 weeks. So now the unit is vacant, and as an owner of the unit, I think he realized like, hey, this tenant has been here for like 4 years. So he repainted the entire unit. I told him to do it like a light gray color with a different color for the board and batten and the trim. And I told him to reseal, regrout the entire kitchen, and that's what he's doing because we both know that that is what it's gonna increase the value of the unit and we're gonna sell it for more. And just to show you how real estate works, I sold the first unit in this complex for $725. That's because there was nothing in this complex that sold for $725, so that was an accomplishment. But that $725 became a comparable sale. So now the second unit I sold for $750. And then the end unit sold for $760. So guess what this unit is going for? Even though it took months to get out, real estate only appreciates. So even if a tenant is paying you rent but won't leave, the property is only going up in value in this market. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but the trend seems to be upward. even if it's stagnant or goes down a little bit, it ends up going right back up because that's real estate. There's less and less real estate. There's less and less quality product. So this unit is probably going to hit the market for $775 the second he's done with the cleanup. So that's what we're doing today. We're checking on the product. We're making sure that everything's going smoothly, which it looks like it is. Just needs a few more finishing touches and a deep clean, and then we're ready to go live on the market. Always on the phone.
Hey, yo.
Jay, what's up?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Jay, I'm recording content. I hope that's okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Introduce yourself to my vlog.
Your blog right now.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So this
Hey,
is
vlog.
I love it. Go ahead.
Oh, question. That installation. We're debating if we're going to get the return value if we did blown installation versus the back installation, which is the paper. So the person who's supplying the installation is saying he wants an additional $5,000 to do blown installation, which brings up the R-rated value much higher than the other one. But he already priced it in my job, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get any return because is it
I think
that would impact this?
No. Listen, it's not even a new construction. It's a gut reno expansion. So I don't think it's worth the money, but it's ultimately your decision. I personally wouldn't do it.
But yeah. If we're not going to pull out any extra actual dollars worth,
no buyer is going to be like, oh, I'll pay an extra $50,000 because the installation is blown in. No, that's never happened.
Okay.
Unless it's like a custom home where you can add it as a change order and charge for it.
Okay.
Charge a premium.
Okay,
but in this situation, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. All right. Yeah, because they want to add another $5,000. I'm like, nah, it's not worth it.
No way. Put that towards something else. Put that towards upgrading the countertops or something.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
All right. How's everything else?
Everything's good. It's good. And, guys are, shadowing back to work because you already know.
Dude, it's so cold.
Daddy, not even that. Daddy T is out there wilding now. Daddy Trump.
Daddy Trump is out there. He's doing it.
Yeah. Have these guys afraid to work, and that's a problem.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Afraid. Yeah. That's a huge problem.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
The guys are not showing up to work.
Wow.
They're afraid that they're going to snatched up at the job.
ICE is definitely going crazy right now.
Yes, they are.
No warrants, nothing.
This is crazy. So, I was there today. They're doing the side. They're doing the side, the siding on the side of the house. But
nice.
It's like a skeleton crew. It's like 3 guys. I'm like, the guy usually have a crew of 7.
Yeah.
It's like 3 guys. Everybody else don't want to work. So.
But. All right. Well, and you're still like 4 weeks out for the doors, the front door and the garage door, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you when are you gonna get sheetrocked?
They're calling for inspections next week.
Rough or insulation?
Rough, and then it's the insulation, and then we're probably thinking second week in February. Sheetrock starts.
Yeah, I don't want to start marketing until at least the front door, the garages, and we're sheetrocked. Otherwise, I don't think the marketing is going to look good.
Okay.
But it's okay. I mean, the market is scarce right now. I'd love to start marketing now, but I do think it's worth waiting.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. I'm on it, bro.
Okay. Thanks, Jay.
All right. Talk to you.
You have to be a constant advisor for your clients. Always picking up the phone, always communicating, because decisions need to be made quickly. So luckily I have a lot of clients who do trust my opinion on serious thousands of dollar changes. For those of you who say don't get a supercar, I bought a Porsche.
Here we go.
I bought a 992 Turbo S 2022 cab. and I custom built it, and that car was like $300,000 all in. And I think it has already paid me back with the people that I've met at car shows, and people that, like, clients that see the car and they're like, oh, okay, this guy's like a cut above the rest. My realtor, the realtor I'm dealing with, doesn't have this. And it's sad to say, but we live in a materialistic world where people associate success with things like that. So that car has definitely helped me a little bit. Mostly skill, but the car has helped. If you're a realtor watching this, day one, before you even sell one house, get a Porsche. That's terrible advice. Okay, you can stop there. I think I'm a good, healthy combination of an introvert and an extrovert. Very good question. I like that. I think I'm a healthy combination. I think if people are too extroverted, they're kind of annoying. And if people are too introverted, it's hard for them to build value with other people, build value and rapport. So,
Well, wait, comes a bit middle ground naturally, or is that
I think that, yeah, I did come to it naturally over years of life experience. I think when I first started my career, I was extremely extroverted and in your face and annoying. And now that I have patience and knowledge, I am a little bit more introverted when I need to be, because I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. And the goal is, as somebody in a sales business, and anybody who's in sales really, they do have to be the perfect combination of introverted and extroverted, because ideally you do want to be everyone's cup of tea.
Oh.
You know what this is? This is a master key. This opens up everything that I own, every single unit.
Even your heart?
No, not the key to my heart. That's sacred. It's called Multi-Lock, M-U-L-T. MUL-T-lock. You can get one made for all your properties, and this is a master. So this opens up every single door. And we're about to show an apartment in this building that I own to a tenant. And this has been empty for about 35 days now. I need to get this rented because I'm 1 month without rent and going on 2 months without rent. So that's over $3,000 loss. This is just what comes with owning property. The beauty is it's a 4-unit apartment building and a storefront, and everything else is fully rented, so the cash flow is there, so I don't feel the pain as much. But ideally, I'd like to get it rented. Hi, welcome. I just showed this apartment. This is an apartment, one of the apartments. I renovated all 4. They all look like this. They're almost identical. When I first bought this building, the rents were all Section 8. They were like $1,100, $1,050, and I'm pretty much at $1,800 except for this unit. This unit, the flaws are that it doesn't have laundry and it doesn't have parking. But there's plenty of street parking and there's a laundromat across the street. So I made the price reflect it, which is $1,700. So in my opinion, for $1,700, you have a beautiful open living room. You have your own panel. You have central air forced air, brand new hot water heater. You have a gut renovated kitchen, quartz countertops. I did a brand new stove, brand new fridge, and I got the good stove too. You know how a good stove, you know how you could tell a stove is good? If it doesn't have that weird thing at the top, it has a slide-in stove. That's a quality stove right there, all right? So you got this full bathroom, nice stand-up shower. Like, this is so nice. And the girl that just looked at it, I think it'd be perfect for her. So I offered her a free month. I offered her 1 month security. I offered her no realtor fee. I just hope I didn't come across as desperate. But this is empty for a month and a half, and I need to get this rented because this is $1,700 a month negative, and I pay $2,100 for my Range Rover. So damn, I really like these, bro.
The tournament would skip more that lots limit.
Let's go.
TV all in feet, the thing, yeah, skip more. We do the drip, man. I'm in here chilling right now, real cozy. Got the re-up on. And so for those of you who are unaware, the re-up basically just stands for being able to reinvent yourself no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've been hit with in life. So it's never too late to do that, man. So that's what the re-up represents. And the no percentages basically just represents people, ownership, keeping your equities, and whatever business you're involved in. Outside creatives, artists, we get our brands taken from us. And, I just want to pretty much promote the independence. So that's what, that's about right.
Born for content, baby. When did you open this store?
I want to say 4 years ago.
All right, we're over here on Broad Street in Bloomfield.
Yes, sir. 385 Broad Street. And shit.
If you're in Bloomfield, make sure you go to that yoga studio, Iris Mind and Body. They're fantastic. Check out Lux Limited, cool clothing store, unique stuff. I just picked up these New Balances for 120 bucks. It's been a long day, but I actually have to go to the office to get some work done. But if you're watching this, make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. It's 2025, end of January. There's gonna be some amazing content coming out. So stay tuned, I'm excited, let's go.